Unlocking the path. Okay.
Guardian, the witness poses a dire threat. And the Witch Queen holds the answers we seek. But only if we contend with her sister, Xivu Araf. It rests with me.
Bro.
Will you come back from this? Do not be afraid.
Oh my. Oh my.
Bring me your tithes.
Okay.
Magic.
All right.
And have entwined it with your light. Assault the spire, Guardian. And open the way to our tides.
Oh man.
Let them know fear.
Oh man.
The death of whispers. And they do whisper. Fight in my name, Guardian.
Oh.
Every opponent you defeat strengthens me.
What the heck? It's so trippy.
My appetite rises for your brutal tributes. Let us show her what it is to be Hive. You have sounded the horn of battle! You are deserving of the greatest death I can bestow.
Season of the Witch. There it is. There it is! The new season.
The Season of the Witch is our opportunity as players. We've been
looks a lot better than Season of the Deep, tell you that much.
Spells, and now we finally get to cast them.
At the end of Season of the Deep, we learn that Savathun has the key to getting into the portal that we need to go into. That means we have to go find Imaru, her ghost. Imaru's like, not so fast. We've got a bigger problem first. And that bigger problem's name is Xivu Araf. If we fight her, she only gets stronger. Eris has an idea. It's a really good
idea.
A wild ass idea, yeah. She determines like, well, the best way to fight fire is with fire. We are channeling all of that energy that we're creating by going through, by eliminating enemies, and we're tithing to our friend Eris.
Oh my gosh.
What does that mean for the characters and the player to kind of like be like Savathun? And that's where we went down the path of having Hive Eris. We wanted to extend that magical fantasy into the player then. That ability to have overwhelming magical power, that risk and reward into all of our activities and systems experiences. And so that's what led us to come up with things like Deck of Whispers.
Yeah, what is that?
That's a magical deck of cards that creates amazing synergies with your build craft meta and with buffs and the activities.
They can then choose these cards at will, whichever ones they want, and then that really leans into the build crafting.
You actually are getting cards that you can then use to place on the battlefield and change the way you play.
I'm such a sucker for deck building. Like being able to like bring that element into Destiny gameplay has just been like, oh, chess.
Yeah, it's
really fun.
Man, that's kind of crazy.
So we've got two brand new seasonal activities coming with Season of the Witch. We've got Altars of Summoning and Savathun's Spire.
Savathun's Spire is our new 3-player offensive. You're doing a lot more with the Lucent Hive magic, but it's got a high amount of combatant density. It's got additional random encounters that you can come across.
The Witch's Spire itself, Savathun's Spire, was like her reliquary for all these different magical experiments as she was learning the light. You're there in order to learn as much as you can in order to become a master spellcaster, right? To become like Savathun.
Okay.
The Altar of Summoning's activity is really exciting because you can spend like 20 minutes in it or you can spend 2 hours in it.
It's a 3-player experience that you can hop in and hop out of. As you're going through this
kind of has some Crown of Sorrows vibes a little bit.
Bucket. As that tithing bucket is filled up, you'll get progressively more rewards. And then finally at the end, it'll cash out and you'll get a whole mess of rewards.
We really wanted to make sure that there was a home for any exotic mission content coming in seasons after the year has passed. And so we developed what we're calling the Exotic Mission Rotator.
Right away, we're getting Presage, Vox Obscura, and Operation Seraph Shield.
This is some of the most fun content the team has making. It's some of the content that the fans and players of Destiny love the most. The most exciting thing, outside of just the missions themselves, is that every time we put a mission inside of that rotator, the exotic that comes alongside of it will become craftable.
Okay.
With Season of the Witch, we have a brand new Vex lo-fi PvP map coming. It's really exciting. It's got a bunch of really tight gameplay experiences. We wanted to make sure that we focused on
that new PvP maps in like forever.
Map, we really wanted to make sure we hit is like, hey, you're shoulder to shoulder more often. There's not as much deep sight lines that you're interacting with. And a lot of the flow of the map is actually built around this like kind of central pillar of the Vex network that you're orienting around.
And there's also some modes coming too, right?
We've got a new PvP game mode coming that's all about relics. It's about multiple relics, so it's not just one like the Scorch game mode from the past. So we've got the shield coming from Vault of Glass, we've got the spear back from Season of the Risen.
And we got the scythe from Season of the Haunted.
Yeah, so you're gonna be reaping Guardians with that thing. It's a lot more tactical gameplay. It's all about running around the map, claiming these relic dispensers, and then grabbing them in order to push for victory.
I will take what I
Sounds interesting.
need. The words in my throat are the weapon in my fist.
We were feeling pretty Hyvey this season, obviously. There's something in the air. And so when thinking about like, what's a good raid reprisal that would really suit this very Hyvey season, there's only one answer.
Oh no. People are gonna be so mad. I don't care, but people are gonna be mad. People are gonna be so mad. They're gonna be so pissed. I knew it was gonna be Crota. I knew it all along. But people are gonna be so mad, dude. Oh my gosh. Everyone wanted Wrath so bad. They wanted Wrath of the Machine so bad. And they're like, well, let's just bring back Crotas instead. I would have liked Wrath more, but I'm not mad. Krotos wasn't like a bad raid. I don't think. I don't fully remember all of it. I remember like mostly the boss fight and like certain puzzles. It was one of the shorter ones, if I recall, though, wasn't it? Crota's End. Oh my goodness. Oh, the ring though. Oh my gosh. Bro, they gotta stop making these rings, man. Like, okay, like, I mean, I got like, the, you know, Taken King.
Shape, we really want to rally all
Vault
guardians
Glass.
of the Light and Darkness saga. We want to reduce
the normal rate. Like,
barriers,
I'm running out of the fingers.
On key story beats.
That's a good. That's a cool ring,
they
though.
Have a really great and easy time connecting with other players.
Dang. That is a rad one.
In the final shape, we're trying to find ways to make power more simple and easy to understand, and also lowering the barrier to entry.
It's going to make it easier for players who have not been able to jump into game easily because they were held back by the challenges in grinding for the power levels that are required by these different activities.
One of the major changes that's going to be happening starting with the final shape is there are going to be a certain number of activities that are going to be power fixed. So it doesn't matter kind of what power level you are going into it, you're always going to be able to approach it. There's still going to be tiers of difficulty that you can do, things that are just meant to be experienced a certain way.
Things like Nightfall strikes that will still have power enabled, and that's where we're really going to focus the whole power climb.
The raids, the contest modes that everybody loves to engage with, that experience is fundamentally going to be staying the same.
I'm excited for this because I think there will be a lot more clarity for players in terms of understanding the relative difficulty of things, where they sit now in the spectrum.
One way that we're trying to do that is making it easier for new players to engage with you. So we're introducing something that we're calling Fire Team Power.
You can actually bring your friends along to play any dungeons and raids in the game without having to wait them to be at a certain power level. The person with the highest power in your fire team
Who's the power of the
is
group?
actually going to bring all the others close to their power level, which means that there's no barriers really for any other Guardian to join you in this high-level content.
When it's combined with Fireteam Finder, it also allows you to find strangers, people you've never.
That kind of like defeats the point of it being an end game
the rest of the people in your
activity.
Fireteam Finder is the new feature that's coming in Season 23, aimed at helping connect and find other people to complete the best and most aspirational content in Destiny. We have a tag system that allows players to be able to say, well, this is my play style. I'm really chill. I'm anti-sweat. I'm just really here to
Where's the one that says I'm toxic?
Exactly.
Tags really allows players to show a little bit more personality, show a little bit more about what they're about. I think what's really great about it is with this launch, we're also looking at including inclusion tags.
As an example, one of the inclusion tags that we have are for colorblind players. Hopefully the inclusion tags will bring players closer to finding their community and even closer to the people that they're playing with. So once a listing goes live, players will be put into a listing lobby where players can gather, they can communicate with each other. So we wanted to make it as convenient and as easy as possible for players to not just sit and stare at a screen for a long time while their listing actually fills up.
As a gamer who's typically more solo, I'm especially excited about this because it really is about helping reduce that anxiety and burden that comes with trying to make a new connection. The feature coming out today that I'm incredibly excited about is timeline reflections. Essentially what we have done is we've went back to previous expansions and pulled out missions that we felt really represent key narrative beats within our story. We are going to have a mission for Forsaken, mission for Beyond Light, as well as a mission for Witch Queen.
Thanks for the memories, Guardian.
The neat thing about these missions is they're not going to be like one-to-one for how you would experience them in the campaign. You're also going to get additional pieces of narrative fed to you to like identify like, hey, this is why it's important that this happened, and here are the people you met along the way.
A really big one that's really timely for Final Shape is Cayde's last stand from Forsaken. This is a moment that a lot of players, new and old, are going to come back to Destiny. I think this is just the right time to introduce features that are going to allow those players to jump right in and find people to play with and enjoy this content regardless of their power level.
We're reaching the end of this 10-year journey.
I need to bring back some of like the
episodes and the new way we're going to tell stories moving forward.
What's really important about episodes is that it's a really big shakeup to what we've been doing. Instead of providing 4 seasons a year, you are going to get 3 larger episodes. And so the first 3 episodes in this coming year are called Echoes, Revenant, and Heresy. It's coming right after the Final Shape. And the theme for the year is going to be all about the consequences and aftermath of the Final Shape. I think what's really the cornerstone of the episode model that we're building is the 3-act structure. The acts act as these anchors for us to introduce new weapons, new artifact mods, new activities. There's going to be new missions coming around the core. There'll be new story moments in every single one of these acts. We're actually providing more cinematic styled experiences throughout the Final Shape year and the episodes with it than any of the seasons we've ever developed before.
There's a lot of these new stories are actually playable as standalone. Like each episode is something you can experience whether you've been playing Destiny for 10 years or this is your first one.
You're going to be able to basically enjoy them in any order you want to.
I think the opportunity with this big epic moment is that we get to innovate the game. We get to move the game forward.
It's all about change frequently. It's all about deeper story moments. It's all about more weapons, more loot, more often. And it really provides the team with a platform to go much deeper into the themes and fantasies and story of any individual episode as compared to the seasons you know of today.
I'm so excited to see what the narrative team can do with this kind of new platform of storytelling. Episodes provides this awesome foundation for the future of Destiny.
We're moving into the next stage of Destiny 2. I think some people look at the Final Shape and they think Destiny 2 is coming to the end. And in many ways, it's the opposite. We're leaning in. We're putting the pedal to the metal. Episodes provide us a new, innovative way for players to engage with Destiny 2.
Give me that reassurance. I'll be interested to see how that
what makes a guardian
flows.
A guardian. Devotion, bravery, sacrifice. We know that we were chosen for a reason. By something greater than ourselves.
Guardian. Guardian? Eyes up, Guardian.
Shaped by the fires of each new battle, we are forged and sharpened into what we must become for the fight ahead. We are the final line that halts the second collapse.
All of us. Every Titan. Every Warlock. Every Hunter.
What is it the Guardians say? Devotion inspires bravery.
Bravery inspires sacrifice.
Sacrifice leads to death. The line between light and dark is so very thin.
Let's cross it together.
Goodness me.
Things out in the dark that only the dark can overcome. Trust me.
You've heard the stories of the Traveler's sacrifice, of darkness descending upon humanity.
Our purpose is its end.
Okay.
This time, there is no escape.
Become legend. Look, I'm excited for the future, man. They're striving to make positive changes, at least.
It's going to be an exciting year for Guardians.
Takes time.
We get to make good on a promise that we made way back in 2014. There was classic rock blasting, a fire team racing across our solar system, and at the end, a simple message: become legend. Today, you got a glimpse at how we'll be cementing your legend in this upcoming year. We're going to be heading inside the Traveler, experiencing a destination unlike anything we've ever built before.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We'll face the biggest bad we've ever made, and we'll do this all alongside a streamlined progression system, allowing us to easily play with friends in any content in the game. And as the dust settles in the final shape, we're going to continue our legends in Echoes. It's Destiny's first episode in a new phase of storytelling for Guardians, with brand new conflicts born from the resolution of the Light and Darkness
I'm
saga.
really
These first episodes are just the beginning.
curious to see what
But if
happens
you're chomping
after
at the
that.
bit to see how the Light and Darkness saga
2025.
is gonna kick off the future of Destiny 2. We've got a ton of great content for you to jump into today. Going live after this, we've got Season of the Witch.
Yeah.
With a new story, new weapons, new armor, new activities, and new PvP content, all alongside a series of story catch-up missions, allowing any of your friends to jump into the game and get up to speed on what's happening in this world.
All right, friends, time to
Then,
jump in.
next week,
catch up
the
to speed.
brutal reprisal of Crota's End is going to join the ranks of our aspirational content. I can't wait to see you all in the throne world as we learn more about the final shape and how we can stop it.
I mean, dude, listen, I'm excited. Okay, there's positive changes, lots to come, lots more to come. You know, they can only do so much at a time, but if you look back like 2-3 years ago and then looking now, like, we've come a long way. I think Destiny is in a way better place right now than it was like 3 years ago. 3 years ago, it was extremely dry and bland. Now, there's still bland seasons and dry seasons, but it's much better than it was, I think, 100%. You gotta look where we come from, where we came from. And
so I'm asking you,
a lot of what we've seen today looks good. Season of the Witch looks way better than Season of the Deep. Hopefully it will be. And Final Shape looks really, really good. Obviously we won't know until we get hands-on, but it looks really, really good. Collector's Edition? Oh, don't do this to me. I haven't got a Collector's Edition because I'm always like, you know what? Let me just skip. There's so much money. Oh my gosh, don't do this.
When we create a collector's edition, we try and recreate items from the universe for players to enjoy outside of the game.
What, is it gonna be the Traveler?
So this year we're doing the Destiny 1 tower.
Oh, come on.
We really tried to work hard at thinking about 10 years of Destiny and how best to
That's pretty good.
encapsulate
That's pretty good, man.
Even as the game dev who've worked on it since day one, like I think
it's just
having
nostalgic.
It be the tower is super exciting for us because it's going to kind of catalog your journey of a player from when you first started playing Destiny all the way to now. The tower, it's kind of like the beacon in which you have a place you can call home.
You get the tower, and then there are actual figures of the Vanguard mentors that accompany that architectural model.
And there's a lot of like hidden messages and hidden things.
There's
they look like chess
some
pieces.
Fun surprises. We're always trying to push the envelope. And so we've been playing a lot with magnetic locks and sound effects, and lights, just sort of make this experience as a whole really special. It's sort of the perfect symbol of Destiny. I'm so excited for it.
Me too.
Dude, it looks pretty sick. I mean, it's the freaking it almost looks like PS4 standing up, though. That's good artwork. I like that art. I like that logo, the final shape. That's sick, dude. It's very Marvel-esque. Oh my gosh. Looks like I'm pre-ordering. I'm sorry. Look, man, everybody's probably gonna be like, "You're an idiot." You know, they're gonna be like, "You're an idiot." And I'm like, listen, man, I want the gun. And look, I'm gonna get the final shape either way, so what does it matter? You know? Bungie, take my money. I'm a sucker. Listen, okay? We're all a sucker for something, right? Okay. Look, let me know what you guys thought, man. Because like, honestly, I don't think it was that bad. I really don't think it was that bad. I think it was pretty good.
Hey you! What are you doing? Join the Skeleton Army! Do it today! Don't wait till tomorrow because tomorrow will never come. The Earth is gonna fade, that's inevitable. The next second of your life's not even promised, so you better think about where you're going, and you might as well just join the Skeleton Army. Plus, we do kinda like you a little bit, so it'd be nice to see you around here. But if you don't want to, hey, your loss. See you later.